Everyone needs a little time alone. A quiet walk, a peaceful evening, a day without talking to anyone.
It can feel refreshing.
Even healing. But what if that silence never ends? What happens to your mind then? At first, you might enjoy it. The calm, the control. No noise, no expectations. But soon, your brain starts to notice something's wrong. Humans are social creatures, wired to connect. Every small interaction feeds a network in your brain. Without that input, the system begins to fall apart. The mind starts to eat its own echoes. In the first few days, stress hormones rise. Your body senses something wrong. You start to feel restless and uneasy. Sleep becomes shallow. Your heartbeat uneven. You might lose your appetite or crave random foods just to feel something. Time stretches. Hours blend together. The mind, desperate for stimulation, begins to fill the silence on its own. People in isolation often report hearing voices or seeing shapes in the dark. It's the brain creating company from nothing. The imagination becomes overactive, generating a kind of artificial companionship, but it doesn't help for long. The longer you're alone, the harder it is to tell what's real. The mind starts confusing imagination with memory. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that helps you plan and reason, starts to shrink from lack of use. Meanwhile, the limbic system, which controls emotions, becomes hyperactive, making you more reactive and less rational. You might cry for no reason or laugh at nothing. Your thoughts loop and emotions start to rule. Isolation also changes your sense of self. Without others reflecting you back, identity starts to dissolve. You begin to question your own existence. Psychologists call this loss of social reality testing. When that disappears, the world itself can lose shape. Reality becomes soft, uncertain, and unstable. Over time, the physical effects deepen. You might lose weight, your immune system weakens, your body slows down. Your circadian rhythm breaks down. Nights feel endless, and the body forgets when to sleep or wake. Some people start to forget simple things, words, faces, even how to speak naturally. It's like your social brain, left without purpose, slowly turns itself off. In extreme cases, like prisoners kept in solitary confinement, these symptoms become severe. Many develop anxiety, paranoia, or depression that lasts long after they're released. Some describe feeling detached from their bodies, like watching life through glass. Studies show even short-term isolation leaves visible marks on the brain, changes in gray matter density. But it's not just prisoners. Long-term loneliness can affect anyone, the elderly, or even people surrounded by others. Chronic isolation is linked to higher risks of heart disease, dementia, and even early death. In a way, loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Still, the human brain is resilient. Reconnection can repair much of the damage. Talking, touching, listening, each act rebuilds the pathways that solitude tried to erase. Even digital communication, while not perfect, can help the brain remember it still belongs to others. The key is meaningful connection, something that reminds your mind it's part of a tribe, part of a story. Because deep down, we are not built for silence. We need each other, not just to live, but to stay sane. Our thoughts make sense only when shared. Our emotions only when mirrored by someone else. Without others, our minds drift, like satellites without orbit, lost in endless space. Our minds come alive through others. Every conversation reshapes who we are. When someone looks back, smiles, and says your name, your neurons light up again, whispering, "You exist." This is the If-verse, where we ask impossible questions about the universe and the universe inside you. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.